How's it going, guys? Jose here, and today I've got another episode of my single-player Let's Play. I have a lot of pretty exciting stuff planned for this episode. Right now, though, I want to go ahead and get another redwood sapling planted, or redwood tree planted and grown, and I wanted to note that I actually turned this into a chunk-loading mining turtle. What I did was I got a chunk-loading module, chunk loader module. I used the teleport tether recipe, the one involving this one right here, the teleport tether recipe. I used it to get the chunk loader module, then combined the chunk loader module with my old turtle. So it's the same turtle, it just loads its chunks that it's in now. That way, if I'm in the nether, which I'm about to show you guys what I've done in the nether, while I'm in the nether, I can still have stuff going on in the overworld, wherever this chunk loading turtle is at, which is pretty darn convenient if you ask me. Actually, before I go anywhere, oh, I just got pinged. Sorry about that, you guys. Give me just a minute to go take a look at that. I also just realized that I need to get a few other things, so I'll be right back. Sorry about that, you guys. I got MIRC's, sorry, I was checking to make sure I was recording. Got MIRC's ping sounds disabled for the moment being, or time being, I should say. But yeah, I have a few things I want to go do real quick. But first, what I want to get is a pair of Longfall boots. I specifically waited until right now to do this because I recently updated my portal gun installation. And I'm kind of at a point right now where I really feel like getting fall damage is a little bit ridiculous. For us, it's unnecessary with all the mods we've got. So I'm going to go make a pair of Longfall boots. Now, the reason I waited for this updated portal gun is because the Longfall boots recipe has changed. It has been considerably cheaper than it is now. I'll put it that way. Let's just say it went from requiring 12 iron and 4 obsidian to requiring 12 iron, 2 obsidian, and 4 diamonds. Regardless, I've got those things, and I want to make a pair. So I'm going to use almost all my diamonds. I've only got 1 diamond left, 1 shiny little diamond left. We're going to make a pair of these. So, by use of, like I said, 2 diamonds, and this is all my stuff that I'm keeping here for safekeeping, if you don't remember. By use of 6 iron, 2 diamonds, and a piece of obsidian, I get 1 Longfall boot. Now I can craft this, and you're thinking, well, why do I need 2 of them? I can't put this on. It's only 1 boot. I need 2 pairs of I need a pair of boots. So I take 2 of them and combine them, and I get a pair of Longfall boots. I put them on. You can see they actually provide half a bar of armor more. If you see down here, half a bar of armor more of armor protection. But aside from that, I mean, you have to think really. It makes sense because these are they actually require more resources than a pair of diamond boots, but they have so many more upsides to them as well. So let's do something fun with these guys. I'm gonna wear these probably for the rest of the series. Or actually, I take that back. I'm gonna be wearing these for a while. And not necessarily for the rest of the series, but yeah. And actually, you know what? I just remembered. I've been managing my bees a little bit, but I just remembered our little farm over there. I'm starting to run low on potatoes. I've got tons of them back in the base, but even then I'm starting to run a little bit low there. So I'm going to check out my farm, see how it's going, and I want to show you guys the niftiness of Industrial Craft 2 farms. Uh-oh, looks like we got weeds. That's not good at all, actually. Didn't expect that to happen. These are weeds. They're not really supposed to be here, technically. But now that our farms are pretty much fully grown, or crops are fully grown, I can right-click to harvest. If you left-click, you'll get it, but you'll also get a seed bag, which is what this little thing is. This is a potato seed bag, and you can plant that seed bag back down, so if you accidentally left-click, it's alright, you'll live. But it's not necessarily ideal. Oh, hey, it looks like shift right-clicking is working with these. I wonder why it wasn't working earlier. You guys saw shift right-clicking wasn't working, but now it is. I wonder if it's just, oh, I know why it wasn't working. It's item in hand. Why? I don't want weeds. I want that. Yeah, so if I sneak with nothing in my hand, that actually works. I'm a derp. I didn't even think about that. So weeds will eventually, basically overrule your farm if you let them. So don't. Here's the reeds, by the way. You can tell that we're also getting a lot of them. That's kind of the upside of these farms, is you get a lot more resources from this. Like, just from this little row, this is 18 reeds. If you do the math, that like this is a row of 9, so that's 18. 18 times 2, because it would have grown too tall, is only 36, but I got a stack and 5 instead. So that beats a normal reed farm by itself. Go ahead and harvest my potatoes over here too. We're getting tons of potatoes. We're almost at a stack, I'm sure. And not quite, actually. Only 46. That's not quite what I was expecting, honestly. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's just not quite what I was expecting. Now, there's a lot more managing you can do with these that I'm not actually going to be doing with these. Not right now. Later on, probably. Regarding fertilization and keeping them even more hydrated than they currently are. Stuff like that. But we're not really going to get into that. We have a functional farm as it is. So, whatever. Yeah, let's test out these long fall boots, though. I told you that it would completely negate fall damage, and I wasn't lying when I said that. Let's come over here. I've always wanted to do this, and we can go ahead and do this now. Let's just go to the top of this awesome desert mountain here. Random little desert mountain. Great place to try this out, though. And let's jump. No fall damage. I just made the little crack my knee sound, but that was it. Long fall boots themselves don't actually take any damage, which is pretty nice by itself. The cost of them kind of evens it out now. Before, when it was just when it was the considerably cheaper recipe, I had actually told myself I wasn't going to be making any long fall boots in this Let's Play series, just because it's underpriced and overpowered for the price. At least it's disproportional altogether, in my opinion. Now that they've been now that the recipe's been basically flip-flopped a lot, definitely not thinking that anymore. Obviously, because I've, made a pair. But yeah. So I say, actually, I think I'm going to move to carrots for a little while. Carrots are okay. I mean, they're a decent source of food. But I wanted to show you guys... I'm going to put my charcoal away, too. I wanted to show you guys the work I did in the Nether. I'm still not done with it. It's just kind of like where I'm at right now because I don't need anything there right now. So I still obviously haven't actually built a physical bridge to the Nether portal yet. I need to get around to doing that sometime soon. I was kind of thinking about hollowing this, like digging down a few more blocks here, like so that there's still water, and then like making this a glass bridge so that you guys could see underneath and it would look kind of cool. So yeah. I also just finished spending about an hour and a half, an hour or so, probably about closer to an hour, getting the forum post for this mod series together. It took quite a while, but got all the configuration files up and all the awesome stuff. For that, you guys can go back to episode 1 and see the seed if you need to see the seed. If you feel like following me this closely, I honestly don't think you do. I don't know anyone who would. But yeah, I'm getting those little random lag spikes. I'm just gonna ignore them. Screw it. Let's go to the Nether and see what I did. It actually, I'm not too thrilled with how it looks in its current state. It needs a lot of work. It needs a lot of work. A lot of redwood. Really, this is why I don't like it, is because of all the redwood. But that's why I'm here right now, is to fix this. And didn't I have a crafting table? Yeah, okay, good. I'm going to actually make something real quick. This is a mod item from Extra Biomes, actually. And it's going to require 5 sticks. Simple. It's a log turner. It does what it sounds like it does. It takes logs, you place them down, you turn them. Pretty nifty. You turn logs with a log turner. Who would have thunk it? I know. It's advanced. So what I need to do, man, I'm gonna go go get my axe real quick. I really should have brought that. I really had wished I'd had it most of the time I was building that and misplacing blocks of wood. But yeah. Man, I've got a cut like right above my upper lip and it really hurts. Well, it doesn't hurt, it's just aggravating. As far as pain goes, though, I'm actually feeling pretty okay now as far as my teeth go. I know nobody's asked yet, and I don't really expect you guys to. But yeah, my jaw is still a little sore, but not as bad as it was. As far as eating, I no longer really have limitations. Like today for my dinner, I had some chips, and yeah, I mean that's not all I had, but I had some chips with my dinner, and it didn't hurt. Wasn't any. Yeah, that's still in Forge. I need to remove this from Forge. You can use an axe on stone slabs. I understand why they did it for a little while. It was when wooden slabs were still made of stone, back before the awesome wooden slabs and wooden stairs and multicolored slabs fixed in, I want to say 1.3. But now that they've Now that they've implemented wooden slabs that are actually made of wood that work with axes, this needs to go away. Fix it, Lex. Fix it. So yeah, my plan was, because I really hate pig zombies in my base, I'm going to do this half slabs for the floor. That way I won't get any. This is probably going to be something else, something different, because I don't like this. It doesn't really... It looks terrible. But now that I've got my axe, I'm going to do something cool with the floor. Or with the wall, I'm sorry. Not with the floor. So I'm going to take my log turner, and I've got all these redwood logs. I really have always loved how redwood logs look. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. I'm just going to put some redwood logs on these corners. Basically, like anytime there's a corner, like here, like when it's flat like this, it's going to be planks. But when it's a corner, if that makes any sense, like if it's... You'll see when it's done. I'm going to actually record this, though, because I need some content. Yeah. Why does this... the log placing for EBXL logs is a little bit derpy, in my opinion. I mean, it's functional, but it's kind of derpy. Because, see, this isn't different. I'm not placing it any differently. So I'm going to rotate these until... Oh, I just passed it. Until I get it to look like this. And you kind of get into a pattern where you figure out, okay, it takes 3 clicks to turn it the direction I want. And, see, oh, I just passed it. I'm terrible about that. So this is kind of how it's starting to look. I think that looks a lot better. I really love how these redwood logs look, like I've already, you know, said. I'm being very redundant with my speech and verbiage. But yeah, this log turner, by the way, only takes damage when you break blocks with it in your hand. Otherwise, like doing this log turning, it doesn't actually do anything. Like you see, if I take this and break it, maybe it's not necessarily with torches, but with some things, if you just break the block with the torch or with the block breaker, the log turner. Can I use my words today? Thank you. It'll take damage, but 5 sticks, bro. I can get a log turner literally within 47 seconds of Minecraft. And that's like from the moment I make the Minecraft instance in Altium-C. I'm getting these strange lag spikes again. Hopefully it's not... See, why? I don't even understand why this is happening. Why the log turning is turning derpy. So yeah, we're going to go through quite a few redwood logs doing this, but I think it's going to look a lot better in the end. I'm trying to go for kind of a natural little look here. We'll see how it goes. Of course, the floor is going to look terrible. Well, this entire thing is probably going to look terrible in the end, because I'm not a very good builder. I don't know. I can have good build designs, it's just I don't most of the time. So yeah. There we go. So the reason I did these, by the way, is because, of course, this is all going to be half slabs. But yeah, I don't want any pig zombies in here, because pig zombies annoy me. Of course, if you recall, behind this wall, there's actually another kind of dead-end cave over there. I just blocked it off. There's no real point in it. And I'm going to take some of my planks here. I'm going to make some ladders, because I forgot to. Nine is definitely not going to be enough. 18 might be. We'll see. I forgot to put a ladder up to the surface point of the Nether over here. And I don't know if these are gonna try to burn the ladders down. I think they will. So I'm gonna do this. I brought torches. No, I need about 6 more. The sticks, it's no big deal. So yeah, I'm gonna come back once I've finished doing all the log turning. Maybe figure out some of these weird lag spikes. I have a really bad feeling that there's just a spot on my hard drive that is bad, because it seems like after I go through, record some, and then get to the point of my hard drive where I'm at now, it does this, and then as soon as I upload those and record or delete my old recordings, it goes away. So I have a really bad feeling I've got a bad sector on my hard drive, which it's not a big deal. Hard drives are cheap. It's not deleting any data yet, so, or losing any valuable data, I should say. So yeah, now we're here. This is nice to have, and like I said, I'll be back with you guys in just a bit.